welcome to the stage from Mortified SF, Scott Lifton.
Nice. Is that the remix? I love it. Okay. Yes. Welcome. I'm Scott. I've been producing Mortified in San Francisco the past 7 years. It's actually in 9 different cities, but for some reason the San Francisco show packs up the most, which makes me think that San Francisco likes hearing about boners more than every other city in the world. Yeah, the basic premise: people get on the show, everyday citizens like yourself, and they read their actual pathetic and embarrassing teen diaries, bad poems, rap songs, love songs, plays, were all written before the age of 19. Stuff that was never meant to see the light of day, but they read it in front of like 500 people. So that is what we do, and in addition to producing it, I'm also a member. I do have a mail journal that I wrote when I was 16, so I'm going to be sharing that with you today. And just to give you a little bit of a backstory, I was not the most popular kid in school. And I had a crush on a girl who was one of the most popular girls in school. Wait for it. Okay. I had no chance of getting her, so I ended up going for the first girl that showed me any attention whatsoever. But the problem with that is I was trying to make it work out in my mind, but I think I was overlooking that there was no attraction, giant braces, and nothing in common. So this chronicles our 2.5-month relationship. And at first, you'll note I'm kind of like a giddy high school girl, and quickly turn into an asshole prick bastard. All right. Monday, 9/15/1991. Oh, old school. During study hall, me and Amy talked throughout the whole period. We're really good friends now. Good. 9/18/91. Yom Kippur. Well, I didn't eat until after 5. I think that's a record. Amy called at 9 and we talked till 10. We both love Grease 2 and we're scheduled to see it next Saturday. I was thinking about her all day. It's weird. I want to spend every second with her, but I don't want to have sex with her or see her naked. If that ever happens to you, that's probably an issue. Especially in sex tape. I don't know if I want to be friends if I don't find her attractive or what. Sunday, 10/20. Oh boy, these are confusing times. I'm so mixed about Amy. I think of her all the time. I don't think she goes out though. She's never been at the mall or at the movies. Monday, 10/21. Oh God. Amy is really, I think about her 90% of the time. Things are pretty intense. She talked about me and her going on cruises till we're 70. She's coming over Friday. I have to clean up. Friday, 10/25. Important day in history. Yes, it's true. I asked Amy out and she said yes. Well, let's recap. She came home with me on the bus. We walked the dog and wrestled and stuff. My mom came home and made us English muffin pizzas as we watched Heathers. That's a perfect English day for you, right? Both of us were lying on one couch hugging. I think I should sleep now. I feel kind of sick. Maybe it's love. Saturday 10/26. Married life. I went to Amy's and brought Grease 2, The Outsiders, and Chicken Littles. It was a KFC, so. We had fun. I tried to kiss her once and it didn't work. I don't know if I kissed her on her cheek or her nose. It was kind of embarrassing, but I just laughed and said I slipped. I can't believe we haven't even kissed yet. It's so nice though, lying down, having her on top of me. Sunday, 10/27. Second day anniversary. Before, I was thinking I don't want to be going out with Amy. Responsibilities and crap, you know? But I know now that I definitely am glad. Thursday, 10/31, Halloween. We still haven't fucking kissed yet! There were 3 times I felt she was going to, or maybe I would, but didn't. If we don't kiss soon, it'll be a big deal. Saturday, 11/2, important day in history. I French kissed Amy! Thank you! Thanks. Finally, we watched Nightmare on Elm Street at Saturday Night Live. We kissed twice. She hurt her nose, and I went to kiss it, and then after that, I Frenched her. It was only for like 7 or 8 seconds. Our teeth kept crashing. Sunday, 11:05. I feel bad for ignoring Eric last night, but I was horny, so passionate. Me and Amy both were. We couldn't separate from each other. Our kisses are so wet, though, it's starting to piss both of us off. Our faces were hurting today, probably from dried saliva. Thursday, 11/7. Oh, I love Amy. I mean, there are certain things which I hate about her. Her refusal to see Star Wars, Batman, and other cool movies. Her hatred for cheese. But I know I just love her. Sometimes I'm with her and I just want to squeeze her and kiss her hard. It felt really good to just lie on top of her. It still does. Monday, 11/14. I thought I'd go a day without seeing Amy, but I was wrong. We watched Coming to America. We kissed quite a few times now, and I think I'm really good at it. I've been thinking, though, do I want to go out with this girl for the rest of my high school career? She has no interest in sex or drinking. And by the way, at that point, I had not done either of those things. I mean, we have a lot in common, and there's a lot we don't have in common. Why be linked to only one commonality? But I can't break up with her. I'm really glad I'm going out with her. I'm looking too far ahead. I'm only 16. Chill. Saturday, 11/16. I bought the Robin Hood videotape today. That's the one with Kevin Costner. That's the most embarrassing line in this diary. Then I went to Amy's. We kiss a little more often. We kissed once very hard for like a minute or two. I think I'm getting worse at kissing. Maybe the rhythm's off. She opens her mouth too wide. That's what the problem is. Also, our kisses are really wet and sloppy. I guess it's not time to go up her shirt or down her pants or anything. I said it's not time. It's sensitive. I wish she had that reaction. Wednesday, 11/18. I just got off the phone with Amy and I'm kind of troubled. We just had our first fight. She was watching the news and some twin babies died. She just said to hold on while she watched it and then she told me that she's so depressed now. I was like, so? Do you know how many babies die a day? Do you know what else happens in the world? And then I asked her if she felt sorry for all the guys that died in Nam. She was shocked. She was like, you're so insensitive. How can you kid about death? I don't know about her, but I don't take death very seriously, and I don't think anyone should. After all, if she can't take a joke, I'm getting too far ahead of myself. I'm worrying about the relationship. I could never break up with her. Maybe this just showed me that our relationship isn't perfect and hunky-dory. Still, she's one of those people who's really hooked on babies, and I'm not. All I said was that the parents shouldn't have gotten upset because they didn't know the baby too long. It would have been worse had it been a 16-year-old. I'm probably overdoing it. I'm too sensitive, that's my problem. Oh well, gots to go. I just have to say, reading that part after having now a 1.5-year-old baby has a very different meaning to me. Oh my God, awful. I was an awful person. That's fine. Okay, Thursday, 11/22. I'm concerned about Amy. Amy's all pissed and she's been getting like that a lot lately. She gets angry and she just can't get rid of her anger. I think she needs a psychiatrist. Well, everyone does. Andrew, Eric, Don, especially Evan. Everyone but me. Oh well. Monday, 11/28. I'm pissed now. Not pissed, but confused. Every time I'm not with Amy, I think about the problems in our relationship. Why go steady with someone in high school unless you're going to get married to them? You're only young once, you should go out and enjoy it. I like Amy, but I know that I don't want to marry her, and I feel trapped. But I could never break up with her. She would never deserve it. She's never done anything wrong to me. Tuesday, December 1st. I talked to Amy. I made a remark about how her and Tammy are like lesbians because they're buying each other rings. She went off and got really pissed. Well, I really have to rethink dumping her. I basically know this probably won't be a permanent relationship. I don't think we'll get married is what I mean. Because we have too many differences. Oh well, nature calls. And that's where the diary section of this ended. But what followed 2 weeks later was the world's worst breakup. Done in my car, in her driveway, because I had to wait till the last second. It was every cliche, it's not you, it's me, and I want to be friends. And I had a series of relationships like that, actually probably 3 that actually all lasted 2.5 months, that was the number. But eventually I did meet someone who I totally fell head over heels with, and she fell in love with me, and it worked out a lot better that way. So that is the end of the story. I was saying, if you guys want to see Mortified, yeah, it's every second Friday and Saturday. Fridays in SF at DNA Lounge. Saturdays in Oakland at the Uptown. You go to getmortified.com for all updates. Thank you guys for listening.